Good morning, Bulldogs. It's a Monday. Hope you had a good weekend.
Calling all writers, Bunnell High School is seeking exceptional poetry and personal essays to showcase at our Black History Month panel on February 15th. Please submit an original poem or a personal essay for consideration by February 8th. The winner will be invited to read his or her piece at the Black History Month panel on February 15th and will win a $50 gift card. Scan the QR code for more information and to submit your writing. Good luck.
Yeah.
Welcome to the wonders of video production.
In this class, you'll learn how to film and edit like a pro,
Develop skits and scenes.
and do the Bulldog Bolton.
That's my favorite part.
It's insane! Video production is a 3-stage elective course.
In video 1, you learn the basis of filmmaking and how to start editing.
In video 2, you learn how to make smaller skits and music videos.
And in advanced video, you do whatever is most creatively fulfilling to you.
Exactly, like the Bulldog Bolton.
And you get to make really fun skits.
And you learn how to direct.
The best.
It's awesome.
I have Molisha here. Can I ask you a question? What are you going to take for an elective next year?
I think video production.
Great answer. It's just the best. Okay, we have Thomas here. Thomas, what are you taking for an elective next year?
I'm taking video production, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. We have Miss Kalenich here. Miss Kalenich, what's the best elective to take at Bunnell?
Advanced video production.
That's right. What? No, cut it. Miss Covino here. Mr. Covino, what is the best elective to take here at Bunnell?
Video production, of course. Mistress Petrino rules.
Yes! Okay, we have Elliot Zukowski here. Elliot, I'd like to ask you a question. What's the best elective to take here at Bunnell?
Well, personally, I do think that it would be video production. It's just, I mean, the opportunities are endless. It's so creative and fun. You really get to know people. It's just a great opportunity.
That was pure poetry right there. I really thank you. And wisdom, what do you think?
I also agree. Video production has my heart.
Yes, of course. All right, video production on top.
So make sure you sign up for video production today.
You'll have a blast and the best time of your life.
You get to make lots of new friends and learn a lot of new things.
Exactly. So be cool and sign up for video production.
Yes, we would love to have you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Gray, and I teach technology education. The courses that I teach are Introduction to Video Gaming 1 and 2, Introduction to Engineering Design, and Civil Engineer and Architecture. In Introduction to Video Game Design and Video Game Design 1 and 2, students will do everything that has to do with creating and publishing video games. Students will be responsible for designing characters, levels, art, and animation. Students will learn both drag and drop and coding as they design and create video games. They will use programs such as Code.org, Construct 3, and GameMaker 2. This is a popular class. If you like video games and you think you would enjoy coding, this is a great way to get introduced to coding and creating video games. As far as the coding, the art and animation, students generally really enjoy this class. In Civil Engineer and Architecture, CEA utilizes the activity project problem-based approach to teaching and learning. Students analyze, design, and build both electronic and physical models of residential and commercial facilities. And you can see the diagrams on the left are pictures that were created with Revit software, and then the two pictures at the bottom are physical models that we build from the pictures and dimensions and graphs that they get from the Revit software. Again, this is a popular and interesting class. In Introduction to Engineering Design, in IED, students dig deep into the engineering design process, applying math, science, and engineering standards to hands-on projects. As you can see, the student in the lower right picture is designing in Onshape. We also use Autodesk Inventor, and we also use Autodesk Fusion 360 and AutoCAD. So you learn a variety of CAD software. And then, as you can see, the picture on the left is a 3D printer, which we will utilize to print out some of your designs. Also, in Introduction to Engineering Design, we utilize Vex Robotics and also Connects roller coasters, where you design and build both robots and roller coasters. That's it. Hope you will take one of these electives. Have a nice day.
Hello, and welcome to Bunnell High School's virtual open house. You know, the sign of the times is we're doing everything through Zooms and Meets, and our open house is no exception. I'm Larry Farrell. I teach Introduction to Manufacturing Technology, Advanced Manufacturing Technology, Intro to Transportation Technology, Advanced Transportation Technology, and if that wasn't enough, I teach a little bit of Video Production 1, 2. So as you can guess, I'm pretty busy, and that keeps me hopping. I'd like to talk a little bit about those classes and the projects that we do in them. In our Intro to Manufacturing class, we start off with a hand tool project, and that is designed to give them an opportunity to use as many hand tools and processes and joining processes as possible. From there, we move on to a CNC bongo drum, where they cut the parts for a cajon bongo drum on our CNC router, and then we assemble them, and they have a playable instrument when they bring it home. And then we move on to manufacturing technology. We start off there with a stationary power tool project and hand tool power tool project, where they learn how to use all the power equipment in the shop. Move on to there. We make a guitar, electric guitars on the router, our CNC router, and a popular project that keeps us going. And we also do some design your own projects when we're finished. And advanced, we do plenty of kind of design your own project and use all the skills that you've done to come up with a project of your design. Transportation technology in the introduction class, we teach them about force and motion, and we do that through the Estes rocket project. We build a Estes rocket from scratch, and we launch them off, and we learn about Newton's laws of motion, and we do a little bit of trigonometry, figuring out how high they went. And transportation tech, after we're done with that, we do a mousetrap car project that teaches them about simple machines, and we apply those and see how all of those topics are applied to a small engine that they tear down and put back together. So moving on to transportation tech, we continue on with our STEM-based learning. We like to teach all the science that goes behind the systems and the transportation devices that they are learning about. We start off with the Boyle's Law and Charles' Law project. They make a pop bottle rocket. They use a laser thermometer to measure the temperature of the cylinder before it's charged, and we charge it up and pressurize it and measure it afterwards. And then we launched the pop bottle rockets, and it's always a fun time. We have a little competition, so you can keep it aloft the farthest with a parachute. So it's it's a good time. We have a lot of fun. From there, we move on to engine maintenance and vehicle maintenance, basically oil change, chassis lube. We do some tire rotation, mounting and balancing tires. And we teach, when we move on to electricity, we have another Ohm's Law project where they build a electric motor from a kit, and then they build it into a boat. And we have boat races, which is, again, kind of fun. And along with that unit, we learn about batteries, how to jump start them, maintain them, clean the posts and the terminals, how the battery supplies the energy for the starter motor, and we swap out a starter motor, pull, get the truck up on the lift. And then, of course, charging goes right along with that. How the battery is recharged after it's used up its energy. And we also, in that unit, we pull the spark plugs and we learn about ignition. And then we move on to brakes. And brakes, we study Pascal's law and applied hydraulics. We have robotic arm kits that are actuated by syringes and hydraulics, and they get to see really clearly how that works. We have a little robo wrestle after that when we strap them onto a board and each student tries to take down the other student's robot. That one's always a lot of fun. And so we try and keep it fun that way. Advanced class takes all those topics and applies them a little bit more independently and on vehicles and so forth. So video production is kind of a fun class for me, I have to say. I was a little apprehensive when they first signed me to it, but I've learned an awful lot about video, and I don't really look at TV and movies quite the same way anymore. And what we do is we teach them how to use the equipment. We have some assignments they have to do. First, they make an iPhone movie, and then they make a movie of all different camera shots, and then we move on to a commercial project, and then a music video project, a superhero film project, and I think this year I'm going to add in a little monster movie or horror thriller kind of project. So that should be an awful lot of fun. I have to say it's a really rewarding year this year. I have really great kids. They are really taking this whole new world of ours in stride, and been extremely cooperative, and that's been really nice to see. If you have any issues or anything, you need to contact me. My email is, of course, farrell@stratk12.org. You could probably get it in Power Teacher. I know you can. And Google Classroom if you're signed up in there. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to call. My door's always open. I check my email a couple of times a day at least. And I look forward to teaching your children and having a great year this year. And thanks for stopping in. Bye.